Grand Rising, everybody. What it do? And what it do, Grand Rising? How are you? And how are and you, Grand Rising? Good morning. What it do? What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are new here and unaware of who I am, it is your girl, Phoenix Asset. I am a tarot reader, a spiritual consultant, or a spiritual guide. I help people on their journey with yoga and with meditation here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. And today I am here with your general collective message. Okay, so as we start with this message, alrighty, guys, please keep in mind that this is general energy. Okay, so this is the general energy of the collective. If you come across this video in any way, please note that this video is for you. Okay, please use your discernment. Okay, be the leader of your own discernment while you all are watching these videos. Okay, and be very, very mindful of the energy. Okay, if it doesn't speak to you, it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe that energy isn't for you, or it just hasn't presented itself in your life right now at this moment. Ashe. So, um, the very first thing I channeled this rising was Nina Simone. I'm feeling good. You know, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, go ahead, baby. And I thought that was very, very beautiful, because lately we've been talking about you guys seeing things from a whole new perspective, right? But because you guys, before we get started, guys, um, please keep in mind, my loves, that there is no gender in tarot. Okay, there is no time stamp on these messages, meaning you'll see the message when it is meant for you and when you are ready to digest and move forward in that energy. Okay, there's no masculine or feminine energy. Okay, the energy just is already. There's masculine energy and feminine energy that dwells in us all. Okay, so welcome to all of my newbies. Whether you're watching here, whether you're going to subscribe to the channel, I do want to take the time out to say hello, 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 hello. Okay.
Okay.
Talk about command.
It don't say no damn certain kind. I just say go fast start. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Okay. Well, she said she spoke to the lady that did the lights, and the lady that do the lights said it starts at 3. So I'll just go up there. Hi everybody, what's up? Yeah, she said it starts at 3.
Oh shit, I might get a minute. You was? Oh, go ahead.
What's up, guys? And so, yeah, I said talk about commanding when my daughter was talking to my husband, because you guys are in your commanding era. You guys have again pulled away from self. Ashe, you're not seeing things from one perspective, or just from your perspective. You guys are seeing things from a much wider perspective, from a different perspective, from a clearer perspective. Thank you, Spirit. And because of that, again, you guys have been able to adjust. You guys have been able to bend. You guys have been able to shift into that frequency of higher self. That is higher self, right? Remember, I tell you guys all the time, we don't become new people. I say we don't, we don't become newer energy. We become our truest energy, our truest self, as we grow. So it's not that you're becoming something different, you're becoming something truer. Ashe, you are becoming more in tune with who you are truly. Ashe. But because you guys have pulled back, because you guys have pulled yourself from reality and said, or pulled yourself away from ego, Ashe, and said, well, let me see what it is that I can do differently, right? Because again, it's so easy to say, well, you did this, or this caused this within my life. But when you pull yourself out of ego and you really sit with self, you really start to do the shadow work, you really start to be honest with yourself and say, hey, it wasn't everything that was doing things to me, or wasn't people that were doing things to me. It was me doing this to me, right? When you can be honest with your and truthful with yourself and say that, then you can change, Ashe. And know that everybody don't change, right? Just because you know something don't mean that you might change, but you, my love, you are truly doing the work, and you are truly changing for the better. And because you are shifting and shifting perspectives, reality is shifting for you, Ashe. You are able to manifest much more easily, in all the bullshit. All the bullshit, right, has been flushed down the toilet. It is no more. Ashe. Again, guys, welcome to all of my new subscribers, my new watchers, okay? If this video resonates with you in any way, okay, please like the video, because it does indeed help out with the channel, okay? For all of it, for everybody else that's returning, hi guys, I hope all is well. I see that all is well, okay? And so, yeah, we got the Hangman, okay? You guys, again, changing your perspective, changing your reality, okay? Remember, I tell you guys all the time, the Hangman, nobody put him there. He put himself there because he wanted to view things in a different light. He wanted to see, where am I screwing up, right? And because you have done so, you guys have found this new sense of security, this new sense of self, this new sense of happiness, this new sense of peace. Ashe, how are you today, lovely? Okay. Is it Ida? How are you, Ida? But because of that, you guys have established yourselves. Ashe. You guys have planted yourself, right? It's like a seed that's been planted. But remember, these rods, these sticks, okay, or these wands. Ashe, in my hoodoo deck, they're sticks. But so these wands are firmly planted, right? So this is security and stability that is here to last. Ashe. This isn't something that is temporary. Ashe. This is something that will last. And I'm looking at the yellow flowers, and yellow flowers represents that confidence. It represents, new beginnings or brighter beginnings, right? A brighter start. Ashe. And I'm seeing the city behind them, and I'm hearing like your name will be in lights, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in lights. Again, y'all, take the energy as it resonates, okay? But this could be just somebody that's doing really, really big things, not only for themselves but for the community, right? Or somebody who is going to rise to some sort of position, okay? Or and then for some of you guys, it could even be fame. Ashe, I don't know what your goals and your aspirations look like, Ashe, but know that you are doing the work in order for these things to come in for you, and know that they will come in for you because you are doing the work, not just the inner work, but you guys are really out here taking chances, taking risks, and alchemizing it. Ashe, those risks and those chances will become blessings for you. Ashe. And you guys are in your season of rest right now, rest and restoration. Ashe, because the four of knives is all about somebody resting, right? It's all about somebody restoring their energy, right? The battle is over. Ashe, nine of swords, okay? The battle is over. So it's time for you to rest, because you have transcended out of this loop. You have taken yourself out of that cage that you placed yourself in. You have taken yourself out of that cage that the world has placed you in, right? The world thought that you were going to be this, or you thought that you were going to be this, but you have detached yourself from that reality, from that identity, from that lower vibration, because you are so much more. And you mean so much more. You have freed yourself from some sort of cage, some sort of mental cage, right? That is now allowing you to be free, now allowing you to move in a more enlightened way. Ashe, now allowing you to come across and to be one with those like-minded individuals, right? With those well-balanced individuals. Ashe, you have restored the balance within your life. Ashe. And it is because you have been truthful to who you are. You have been truthful to your morals, to your values, to your community, to yourself. Ashe. And because of that, abundance will find you. Because of that, your crown has been placed back on top of your head. Because of that, your crown has been straightened back on top of your head, right? And you again, you're ready to soar. You're ready to fly. But this time, because oh wow, but this time, so you guys have already accomplished some amazing feats. Let me slow down. Some amazing feats in life, Ashe. And now you guys are about to do it again. Okay, your name could start with the letter A, Ashe. Your favorite color could be purple or something about purple, right? You could just be wise and very intuitive, right? Pink and purple, these could be your favorite colors. Green, something like that. Red, royal blue, Ashe. Okay, but yeah, you guys have played, you guys did this yourself. So give thanks to yourself, pat yourself on the back, congratulate yourself, because you have did it. And I'm seeing this bird, right? And I was just looking at it kind of like that, and I seen the feet. Some people thought that they had buried you. Okay, some people thought that you were not going to return. Okay, some people thought that you had laid down and given up. Okay, some people truly thought that. Some people truly thought that with their dumb asses, right? With their egotistical asses, with their narcissistic asses. But see, you have the spirit of a fox in you, okay? Can't nobody, listen, very smart, very cunning, okay? Very, like, you watch things, okay? You watch things. Ashe, give me more, spirit. Look at that. This is no more confusion. Ashe, no more confusion. Why? Because you know yourself. You know your truth. Okay? And you're not taking any bullshit, right? Because it took a lot. It took a lot for you to release yourself from that karmic loop. It took a lot for you to release yourself from the mindsets that were keeping you hindered, Ashe, because it was never you. Your path was never hindered. Your path was never blocked. Your path, nothing never came against you. It was you. But you released yourselves from that mindset, and because of that, the battle has been won. There is no more strife, right? Because you were standing in your truth, right? Because you changed your perspective. Ashe, like the video if it's resonating, guys. Okay, let me know. Okay, but because of that, there is no confusion. There is no more confusion. Okay, there is only abundance here. Only abundance lives here. Only great energy can thrive here. Ashe, stay dedicated to the path. Stay dedicated, okay? I don't care what nobody else's journey look like. Ashe, and look how I laid it down, right? Right on top of that Four of Swords and that Nine of Swords. Because the balance has been restored, right? So all you have to do now is stay focused. Don't let any distractions come in and try to deter you, or try to distract you. Ashe, continue to be focused on your reality. Continue to be focused on your coin, okay? Ashe, focus on you, right? What you got going on. This crow, he's not worried about them up there. Ashe, he's not worried about them. He's not even worried about all the success and the accolades and things like that he has already gained. He is focused on what he got going on right now. Okay, he's not focused on the past, and he's not focused on what's to come. He's focused on right now. And right now, guys, you need to be restoring. You need to be restoring your balance. You need to be restoring your peace, not even balance, okay? Because the balance has been restored. But now you need to do something you just need to rest. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. You need to rest, because this season that you're going into is going to require all the energy. It's going to require some things from you that nothing else did, right? Because this is a new energy. These are bigger things popping off for you. So you don't have time again to be distracted, to be discouraged. Okay? You don't have time. You don't even have time to be you don't even really have time to be sitting around on your butt, right? You're being prepared. Ashe. So for some of you, your life is about to look so much different. It's about to be so much different. Ashe, Ace of Pentacles. Okay? It's about to look so much different for you. Give me more, Spirit. What's the difference? Right? Where you could, there's going to be times where you can relax and chill, but you're on a mission. Your life is mission oriented, right? So a lot of you guys, if you've been whatever, this is like something excelling, something picking up, whether it be a business or whatever the case, whatever it is you're doing, something is about, like, I see a ball rolling and growing, so whatever you guys were focused on, whatever you guys are building, it's about to take off. Ashe. And so you need to rest and prepare for that. Ashe, write it in the comments. Something big is about to happen for me. Okay? Strength. The strength card. Okay? And that's because it's going to take more strength. It's going to take it's going to take a little gentleness as well, that nurturing energy, that mother energy, that Gaia energy. Okay? Balance, strength, calm, peace, Ashe. But this strength is centered in love. Ashe, the strength is centered in love. Thank you. Everlasting love. Okay? And you're so gentle. You're such a gentle, strong spirit. And that's what it is. Like, that's why you don't operate from ego or anything like that. Right? Because you're a gentle, loving, nurturing soul. And that in itself is strength, And when you do things from power and when you do things from love, that's bigger than any power energy source or something like that you could have, right? Or powering some energy source. Love is the strongest powering energy source there is. Okay? And because you have so much love in you and so much love that you have been giving out to the world, Ashe, that's why the battles and things are over. That's why there's no more strife, no more chaos, right? Your reality, thank you, Spirit, is now catching up to who you are internally. Ashe. So you've already, this is why everything is kind of coming in fast, because you've made up your mind that if it doesn't align, it has to fly. And this is why your reality is shifting and about to shift in such a major way. And that's why they're telling you to stay dedicated and don't worry about what nobody else's path looks like. Okay? Don't worry about what anybody else's path looks like. Don't worry about what the fraud's path looks like. Don't worry about what the bot paths look like, okay? Don't worry about what nobody's path looks like. Focus on your path. Because where you're going, even those people couldn't imagine, right? Remember, some people thought that you had lied down and you wasn't going to fight no more. Ashe. But it wasn't that you were laying down. It's that you pulled back. You pulled back so that you could change your perspective, so you could change you, so you could do the inner work. Ashe. Ashe. And they were sitting there watching. That's why they thought, see, for some of you guys, like when I say you pull back, you somebody like me. When I go into hermit mode, or when I go into this hangman energy where I'm trying to recalibrate and things like that, I will turn my phone off. I will pull away from social media, right? I'll do all of these things to where people would feel like I have just vanished off the face of the earth, or like I have cut them off or something like that. And it's not that, and it's not that I'm not fighting or I'm not doing anything, right? Because some people, they feel like if they can't see you doing nothing, then you are not doing anything. Ashe. And that's kind of the energy, right? People were thinking that you weren't doing nothing because you weren't just out here in the open with it, right? You weren't just putting it in their faces like I'm doing this, or telling people your moves, Ashe, because that's what they wanted. They wanted to see how you was moving. They wanted to see what moves you were making so that they could try to distract you, so that they could try to deter you. But you cancel all of that energy out when you pull back, when it's yourself, and you put that wall up. You put that wall of protection up. You put that energy wall up. Ashe. Okay, And so they were peeping in trying to see, and they saw nothing because you gave them nothing. Right? So they said, "Oh, she done stopped. She done laid down, or he done laid down." Ashe, but they didn't know that you were resting and restoring. They did not know that you were recalibrating. They did not know that you were ascending. They did not know that you were preparing. Ashe. They did not know that. They did not know that. Ashe. We got the Four of Cups out here. Okay? And this is giving everything that you have and everything that you will have, right? You guys, for some of you guys are really daydreaming, and not even daydreaming. For some of you guys, you're visualizing, meditating. Daydreaming is visualizing, which is a form of meditation. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Okay, but I'm seeing the tree and how firmly grounded, firmly planted, how strong the tree is. Ashe, and you guys have this vision that is so strong. You daydream about it. You daydream about it. And you need to know that it is coming to you. Ashe. This isn't a cup that you can't obtain. Ashe. And that's why you daydream about it. Right? That's why you have these visions. That's why you dream about it, right? Because it's not something that can't be obtained. It's something that can easily be obtained when you align with the frequency, my loves. And you guys have been aligning with that frequency. And that's why everything that you daydream about, everything that you want, everything that you need is already yours. And it's coming to you, okay, swiftly, because I'm seeing the Eight of Wands in my third eye right now. Ashe. But I mean, we know it's coming to you, Ace of Pentacles. We know this. Okay, like the video. Like the video. Look, what? But oh my God, because it's judgment season. Ashe, that's that Mayat energy. Okay, judgment, it doesn't just get called upon one person. It gets called upon the collective. How are you, Amit? Okay, I hope I said it right. Okay. But yeah, and you guys are being lifted up. This is resurrection. Okay, remember I told you guys they thought that you were asleep. They thought, for some of y'all, they thought that they had won the battle and that you had given up. They thought you was dead, y'all. They thought they killed that spirit. Okay? But judgment season was called and you were resurrected from that energy. Ashe. Okay? Yes, the masculine and feminine energy, the balance has been restored. Ashe. Everything back in perfect health. Your name could start with a V, a P, a Q, or a T. Take it as it resonates, my love. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Okay? You guys have done the work, my loves. You guys have done the work. And because of that, not only will you guys be successful, but people will look up to you. Ashe. People, some ego-driven people will try to be in competition with you when they could really just be working with you. Ashe. Know that there will be people that gossip. There will be people that talk, but there will also be people that gossip and talk because they love you. Okay? But you carry the balance. You are the change. You are the way maker, the difference maker. Ashe. And know that you have worked hard to get where you are today. Know that you have worked hard. When this energy hits you, know that you have worked hard for that. Don't run away from it. Okay? Don't run away from it. Okay? But embrace it. Embrace the trials. Embrace the tribulations. Embrace the gossip. Embrace it all, because that's what comes with being at the top. Okay, that's what comes with it. Ashe. But know that you're inspiring all of those people, no matter what they say or behind your back, in front of your face. Know that you're inspiring all of those people. Period. Okay? I love that. Period. Okay? You have been set and high in different places for a reason, my love. Your reality is just catching up with what beautiful soul you are and what beautiful energy, not only that you carry, but you put out there. Ashe. So you deserve this. You deserve for your hardships to be over. You deserve for the battles to be over. You deserve to have released yourself from that cage. You deserved it. So continue to do what you're doing, my love. I don't know what you're doing, but continue to do what you're doing, because you're doing something amazing. Ashe. I love you all so very much. Once again, I am Phoenix Asset. Peace.